Hi, everybody. It's Rich from News Radio WRVA getting ready for the program. It is Tuesday, August 26th. So what's on the agenda for today? Well, Donald Trump, J.D. Pritzker are going to have a face-off. The president's talking about sending federal troops to Chicago to help stem the violence there. And J.D. Pritzker says, no, we don't want you over here. Is it a good idea? We'll talk about that coming up at 8:35 with the Fox News contributor. In D.C., not one murder since Donald Trump has flexed the National Guard into D.C. Would Chicago like something like that as well? We'll discuss it coming up on the program. Also, the Dems are getting together in Minnesota. They're having their big powwow, and they're talking about ideas for the Democratic Party. A lot of it's just complaining about Donald Trump. Maybe they should be listening to Snoop Dogg. You'll want to hear what Snoop Dogg has to say about current culture coming up on the program. We'll get into that about 7:35 on the show. Also, Donald Trump busy yesterday with the pen and the phone. Signs an executive order saying you can't burn the American flag if you're going to use it to start a riot or a demonstration. While I abhor anybody who would ever do anything to desecrate the Stars and Stripes, it is free speech, according to the Supreme Court. We'll talk about that coming up on the program. This is the part where being an American is hard, because I will stand there and I will fight every day for the American flag, but I will respect the Constitution that says we do have free speech to say things no matter how crazy they are. Also, Ryan Schmelz will stop by the program at 7:05. We'll get an update on Kilmar Abrego Garcia was taken into custody by ICE. What's next? As they had a big demonstration in Baltimore when he was taken in. And, Yellowstone fans. All right, it's official. Yellowstone's going to spin off with a new series. We'll talk about that during our 5 things that people will talk about today. Also, if you've got kids that are going to school, we need to talk about their credit, how they can keep from getting into trouble with buy now, pay now, buy later. Something's going on with the kids that you need to be aware of as they're getting ready to move into the dorms. All of that coming up today on Richmond's Morning News on News Radio WRVA.